Yeah,
Okay, so we have a porch above here. We're in the foyer area. We didn't even get inside, but you can see we have some pretty severe damage here. This damage, obviously, you can tell that it has been damaged before, as someone tried to repair it already with some drywall, because this is plaster, and it's still damaged. So they're trying to hide it, so whatever it is. And I'm thinking because it's concrete up there, that might be some rubber roofing that we're going to be dealing with. So when we get upstairs, we'll be able to see it. It runs all the way down the side of the wall, the damage. Okay, we're in the living room.
This trim will need to be done too.
In the foyer.
This trim here.
The trim around the door will need to be repaired, and the front door should be replaced. It looks pretty weak at the bottom. This room is 12 foot by 18 feet. The windows are pretty weak. We have a screen on one side, but not screen on the other. It's older windows, definitely. We have screen on this side, but it's broken, and screen on this side is broken. You're looking at probably this, the house is going to be, yeah, this glass is broken. We're probably looking at that this house is going to be, the window should be replaced. This front window doesn't need to be. We could just clean that up. Probably just paint that, because it's nice. It doesn't look like there's any issues. A little water damage, but we could probably caulk and repair that. So that doesn't look like, this is not a bad window, but the other two windows are probably weaker. You'll probably have more issues with it. Electric is not being worked in here. Nope. This is 12 and a half by 10. We're going to definitely have to fix that vent. So we'll have to have a new vent. The light is barely working, but it is working in here. Again, same concept with this window. We'll probably just paint it. It looks like we're going to maybe fix the outside of this window. It looks like it's pretty damaged on the outside. So these are much older, these are harder windows to replace because they're much larger and they're bay windows. So you're looking at, obviously more expense with these. So maybe we could just wash them down and just do what we can do with these windows. These are your normal average windows. Again, we have some damage with that. It could probably be fixable. These are on there. This could be a window that you could probably keep. You don't need to, but you could. Your baseboards are fine. You could just clean them up. I would say that we would just refinish the floor, the baseboard, clean the vent or fix the vent, do new carpet, do new electric.
So this is wood. You have to find something different.
No, we can actually take that wood out and we could just replace it with metal. Then, yep, that'd be no problem. For this, we are obviously doing new sheet vinyl. We could do new sheet vinyl right into the kitchen. Let's check out this bathroom really quick and see what we're dealing with. We have a stand-in shower. Now, if we do not have for resale value, and I brought this up before, but I'll say it again, resale value of a home, you should always have a tub, at least one tub. If this is the only bathroom we have, resale value for this house will be hard because if this is the only bathroom and it does not have a tub. But with that said, with this stand-in shower that we have a lot of obviously mold, cracking. It's leaning towards, so we're probably gonna have some problems in the basement. There's probably some leaking underneath. It's leaning, so that this floor would have to be redone.
So that's the low spot.
Yeah. So we're going, and then how low that is, how low the faucets are, we would have to raise them. This is tile.
It's just a vanity.
Yeah, and there's just a vanity in there.
This could all move.
So it would be mostly the floor that have to be redone. Looking at this floor, it's really bad. The grout is really peeling up. So we could just wash this floor down and just re-grout it.
I think that's cracked.
There's a little bit of crack that we're dealing with. So there's a couple cracks. I see another one. So there's some cracks in here. There's another crack here.
There's scratches or cracks.
Yeah, so there's a possibility that we should tear this out and put sheet vinyl in here as well. We could use this. It looks fine. Obviously new toilet, but this vanity could work. This mirror could work. So those areas could work in here. Doesn't seem like that there'd be big issues. And that's it for this bathroom. Let's check out this bedroom and the kitchen. Same concept in here as it is in the other bedroom. We're just looking at 14 feet by 10 feet.
Do you redo the ceilings or?
Paint them. We don't need it. The texture is more than fine. Yeah, there's nothing really dramatic in here. Again, the only thing is again, you have your windows if you want to replace them or if you want to keep them. We have a little bit of cracking in this corner I see in your ceiling. That's something that could be repairable as long as nothing that's a damage with your roof above. Your kitchen, nice and big. It's 12 foot by 12 foot. What we're looking here, I would say, if this is a remodel, rental, we could utilize what we have. You could tear that out, obviously. If you wanted to, you could put your fridge in that corner. You could put your stove right here. Your cabinets are more than fine. You have enough countertop. They could put a table in here. It's large enough that a table could fit in here for a rental. So I would say that this place is fine, and you could reuse. You could just paint the cabinets and reuse it and just put new countertops on. We could possibly use the sink again and then just put new faucet on there. So this is just a sort of I would say using some of the material, but mostly tearing out the floor and painting and upgrading everything else. We're gonna go upstairs. So there's a back door. So this is considered a duplex, obviously. We have a back door. We're gonna go up the stairs now. We just left one place.
So there's just being another unit.
Yes. So now we're going into the second unit. The cabinets look in good shape again. These, instead of painting it, we could probably just stain them, give them a little bit of a facelift, tear out the backsplash, put new countertops on. Obviously, the plumbing, we're gonna have to do something with the plumbing. We're looking at 12 foot by 14 feet. Stove could be here. Fridge right there. It's a good layout, enough room.
I love these handles. These are super cool.
I know, they're old school, these.
Art Deco.
You see, we see these a lot in these older homes. Must have been a very popular thing back then. We're gonna put carpet down the hallway. Let's check out this bathroom. These all these are gonna have to be updated, obviously. You could see that it's not a normal switch. This is tile. The floor looks like it's in good shape.
Yeah.
I would keep the floor. The vanity.
Missing tiles here.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that I would probably say that we would have to tear out all the tile in here. So what would happen is that I would say tear out the tile. This is a very large vanity. We could possibly keep the vanity if it's workable, or we would replace it. Replace the toilet, tear out the tile over here.
Would you keep this shelf system?
Yeah, this shelf system, because of the way that it's right into the shower. So we do have a tub. So technically for resale value, we can keep this, even though it is a duplex. This house does have a tub, so you can keep that stand-in shower downstairs. This, I would say, because of the shower aiming down, this shouldn't be here. And if we do keep this, maybe, and I'm going to recommend something right now, what we could do is we could scrape this off and put a plastic piece on here. So putting a plastic face. We glue a plastic face, and if water hits it, you're not going to have this future problem. You could actually do this, yeah, because you can see that there's some weather stripping down here. We could take that out, and you could actually take this wood strip, and again, use plastic pieces, or actually we could just use tile in that area as well. Close it up so it's not this this shelf feel. So this is something that could be workable. The tiles are pretty worn down. This is workable. The tub is workable. You could use the tub, probably epoxy it. It seems like it's a little worn down, but I think we could use the tile. It looks like if we wash it, looks like there's a lot of dirt stains. That's what it looks like to me. If we wash it, grout it, clean up the grout, clean up the caulk.
Does it sound wavy? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little wavy on that corner. So with that waviness, maybe we would have to tear out the tile. If we don't want to tear out the tile, if that's not an issue, we could leave it. If it's an issue, we have to tear out the entire tile, and we'll just go ahead and just put a surround in here then too. So it's a choice, is up to you. If we do tear out this tile, we can actually put this plumbing inside the wall like it's supposed to, because it's obviously not with a mixer and it's not done properly. So obviously that could be fixed right. We are going to need a new window in here. That's just really bad with the caulk as well as all this mold. So I'd just say a brand new window in this bathroom. But the floor was nice. Okay, let me hit this bedroom. We have 12-foot by 12-foot basic concept. Same old. Carpet. Doors, the trim.
A lot of storage in there.
We have a lot of peeling of the wall. It's just because it's probably a lot of moisture in the air all over. You can see it here. It's just coming right off. So it's all over. So this room would have to be scraped. So it's actually, now that I look closer, you can see it. Someone already started doing it. So this surface, there's some type of surface that was on here that someone put on here, and all of it is peeling off now. So we're gonna have to peel all of this off, like scrape it all off and then retexture it. Maybe just retexture the room. It's on almost every single wall. So just so to give you heads up, you can see all the cracking here. There's a crack over there. And let's check out the other rooms. We have a little cabinet in the hallway. And this is our main room. So this is a 1-bedroom apartment upstairs. And this is 15.5 by 13. So downstairs is a 2, this is a 1.
I don't know if I should stand there or not.
But we have, I wouldn't for now. This concrete is really bad, and this is where our damage is. You could tell that we were probably having an enormous amount of problems up here because this is not done properly. Yes. So this will all have to be torn out, or if we choose to put rubber on here, we would have to make sure we flash it properly, and still we could have issues around those bricks.
Drill a hole to drain out?
There is no hole, at least I don't see one. So what's happening is that the water sits until it dries, because I don't see a drain hole at all in here.
Oh, right here.
Or it could be, is there one back there?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is, right there. Okay, I see it. Yeah, because it's the only one. So that's where everything drains out. So yeah, so this would probably be one of those where we could put a rubber piece over it.
It doesn't feel wavy.
Squishy at all?
No, it feels fine.
Okay, good.
I wouldn't want to have a party out there. This door would need to be replaced.
Okay, so replace the door.
Did I open this?
I don't know.
I think it's going to close.
Oh, you can leave that. That's fine. That's totally fine. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Okay. Okay, let's go run down into the basement. Let's see what that looks like.
That's kind of the living room then?
Yeah, so this is a 1-bedroom, a really large 1-bedroom apartment. And then we have a 2-bedroom apartment downstairs. Okay, we have some water problems down here.
Is it that?
No, it's actually right in the corner, so we're gonna have some grating outside.
The electrical's been done.
We have 2 water heaters. Let's see the electric, wait a second. We have 2 water heaters, unfortunately with the wrap on it. I can't tell how old they are. They don't look rusted. There's a huge possibility there's a little rust around the gas line, but it looks like that it could be fine. So I'm gonna consider this an unknown, but our starters are nice and clean. So I would say that you have some time with this. I don't see any issues with either of them. Our furnaces, yeah, we're looking at, these are pretty new. So I'm thinking that they were installed 2010. So you got it's 5 years old. So you've got some pretty nice looking furnaces here. They're going to be in good shape. I don't think you're going to have any issues with these. Your electric, good shape. Here's your electric service. Weird that's inside like this, but it works. You are almost done. So just to give you a heads up that if you do an upgrade, if it seems like that those 2 prongs return to 3 prongs, you don't have enough electricity, you've got 120, you do have a 30, but the rest are 15s and you only have 1 spot left. You probably would have to do a junction. So just to give you a heads up. So you probably have to do a junction box here too, but there are 3 here, so but there's no 20. So there's probably a better chance of this one, the second floor, which is a 1 bedroom, that you might have to do you might not have to do a junction. This is considered asbestos on the pipes. The best way that you can take care of this is to wrap it. So if you actually enclose it, it's called, you put this enclosure, this paste on it, you could keep it in the same place and just let it, and make sure that it's taken care of properly. No one cuts into it, then it should be fine. There's no holes or cracks into it. It's in good shape. So this is actually fine to have this in place. If you plan to sell the house, it'll be harder to sell a house with asbestos in it. But is it in bad shape? No. You have a little crack right here, but that can be, again, you could cover that up. You can actually use a paste that covers these areas that legally that you use on asbestos, that wraps it and keeps it all tight together. And you can see that they've already used it. So they've already used this type of wrap. So what you could do is you could just make sure that you could do touch up on this wrap, or you could get it removed. It's up to you, but it's on all your plumbing downstairs and behind your vents. So your ductwork, it's underneath your ductwork and everything. All right, let's go let's go check out this. It looks like there's some mold on the back side of these, so we're probably gonna have to replace all of these, this drywall and panel. And that's gonna be fine. Again, we have some mold. We have a hole actually. So there looks like there's some plumbing that was into this basement, and I don't know if they did it right or not, but there should never be a hole like that when plumbing is done. So this could be something that should be fixed or repaired. We could look into that. Yeah, right. Or just at least cover it. But we do have some water problems, obviously, up against that wall. It could just be the basic grading. We have some tile work that we would have that looks like it's pretty bad that we'd just have to fix up. We have a sink down here. That's what I thought. It's an entire this is like a 3-bedroom house. Someone lived in the basement, and here's our bathtub.
Someone's short. Maybe shorter than 6 foot.
Yeah, it's a pretty short place. It's pretty short. So. Yeah, so it's less than 6 feet down here. But there is a bathroom down here. I don't know if you want to keep it. We could take the tub and move it upstairs to the first floor. And then there's a bedroom back here. So there's water issues. You could see those are water problems again the other corner. It's the side of the house that's towards the neighbor, not towards the street. So we'll probably have to grade that, really look into that and see what the issues are really, what's really happening on that side. We have some water problems on this side as well. These panels are bowing, but it's unknown behind, so I'm not sure if it's just bowing from the moisture in the air. I don't think.
Yeah, they're very loose.
Okay. Yeah, this is all paneling. The bricks that I saw in the other room looked like they were fine. So, and we have a sink in here, and this really was a little apartment. The walls are fine. So besides the water, you could probably just go ahead and grade. And yeah, there's some water problems back there. So I would say that maybe just grading and gutters, just start there and then see if any of these, you know, work itself out.
Gas for the dryer?
Yes. Okay. So everything should be good, and that's about it.